Hello, and welcome to my Stardew Valley channel. No, don't worry, next week we will continue with Animal Crossing. But since the new 1.6 update is almost here, I wanted to start a new save file to get ready and excited about the game again. In your very first quest, you have to meet all of the Townies. Well, at least 28 of them. And while we do that, I thought it would be fun to list a fact about every single one of them. So let's get right into it. Quick disclaimer, maybe don't watch this if you have never played Stardew Valley before. First of all, because I do spoiler some hard events and dialogue from Townies. But also because I tried to not pick super obvious or popular facts. So I am sure that you will enjoy this video much more if you are already familiar with the Townies and the game. Let's see who we find first. Okay, let's try the store. Closed. Might as well look inside the trash cans. Don't tell me you never do that. Ah, we have a volunteer. Alex. Fun fact, he has a football as a face. Well, at least right now. But Alex actually works at the ice cream stand in summer. However, if you choose to marry him, he will never work there again. So as soon as you marry Alex, he immediately quits his seasonal job. That is definitely a red flag in my opinion. But no need to panic, since you can still get ice cream, as long as you have a horse. If you position your horse where Alex would stand, you can get ice cream whenever you want. In any season. So I don't want to be the one to tell you this, but your horse is more capable than Alex. Yeah. Bear with me, I have not played for a while, so I have to orient myself a bit. How do I activate running? Oh, I am running? I can see Penny. Let's meet her. Fun fact about Penny is that she was originally named Dana. And she has two buns. One just isn't visible on her portrait. Some people think those aren't even buns, but just the form of her hair. Here we also have Marnie. Later in the game you can buy your farm animals from Marnie, but it seems like Marnie is selling you only her sensitive cows, since her own cows can be seen outside during winter, while yours are stuck inside and will not even move a hoof outside, even if you leave the barn doors wide open. I do remember who lives where, but I don't know the schedule of everyone anymore. And we have Vincent. Vincent is one of the two children in Pelican Bay. There is no school here, but Penny teaches them in the museum and Vincent has a crush on Penny. He will tell you not only this, but also about his plans to marry her eventually, even if you are married to her already. In the kitchen we can see Jody washing the dishes. Look at that little footstool. Jody is Vincent's mom and a military wife. Her husband is deployed right now. The fun fact is that in military slang, the name Jody refers to a guy that steals your wife while you are deployed. Spoiler alert, nobody is stealing Jody, but I think it would be great if we could steal her, because she seems a bit depressed most of the time. Sam is here too, but you can only enter their private rooms if you have a certain friendship level, so we have to come back when he leaves his room. Honestly, number one tip, always get the horse first. Walking this slowly is painful. Let's try out the saloon. Closed. That's weird. I do feel a once familiar frustration creeping up again about opening times in the game. Well, at least the store should now be open. And there is Gus. Gus is a great and generous guy. He runs the saloon and there is a heart scene where he offers food to Linus when he catches him searching the trash. Gus catches Linus, not the other way around. But if he catches you looking in the trash, instead of offering you something to eat, he will call you disgusting. Kind of hypocritical if you ask me. Farmers need food as well. And here we have the shop owner, Pierre. You can sell prepared meals to Pierre and he will actually resell them. However, if the quality isn't top notch, some villagers might complain about it. I think that is a great detail to make the game more realistic. Let's see if we can go back here. Yes, we can. And there is Abigail. Fun fact, she eats rocks. If you gift Abigail a quartz, she reacts with this line. This can be explained because most of her liked items are food items, but the quartz is among them. So this confirms that she crunches them away in her room when nobody is watching. Let's see if Alex's grandparents are home. Jackpot. So, first we have George. When you become friendly with Townies, they will send you recipes in the mail, and George sends you 2 eel recipes, even though his wife Evelyn hates these dishes. So maybe he's trying to get someone to cook them, if his wife won't. Speaking of his wife, here we have Evelyn. I can't really dish any dirt about Evelyn, she is a kind and sweet granny. But I did find a fact, that she signs her letters with Granny, which is adorable. Let's check if Pam is home. Of course she is, since the saloon is closed at this time. Pam is the town drunk, and she is pretty problematic. But the most concerning thing is that later in the game she resumes her former job of being the town bus driver, while still being the town drunk. With this speed it will take me forever to find everyone. Great, Elliot is outside. All I can say about Elliot is that he looked much better in his prior design, in my opinion. Now he looks like an old school romance novel character, the ones that your granny is reading. Well, not every granny, I guess. Great, Robin has a full house. First we have her daughter, Maru. Fun fact about her is that she wears glasses in her portrait, but her character in the game does not have glasses. Also a fun fact about Robin, I kind of forgot her since you meet her at the very beginning of the game. So, if you want Robin as your mother-in-law, you have 2 options, since both of her kids can be married. That was the fun fact. And her husband, Demetrius. When Robin is busy working on a new bill for your farm, Demetrius will dance all by himself in the saloon. I don't know whether that's good or bad, but yeah. Sebastian is home, but the door is locked, so we have to skip him for now. Close to Robin's house we have Linus. Linus is a homeless man, by his own will. He prefers that lifestyle, but he is also a bit paranoid, because he mentions that someone throws rocks at his tent. This might just be rocks falling down from the passing train. Or maybe Linus actually has a hater or a prankster. Who do you think it could be? I think maybe the kids are playing a prank on him, if at all. Now the town center is a bit more lively. We have Harvey, the town doctor. I think he is the bachelor that I like the least, because he has 2 quotes that I can't stand. In summer he says, "People don't get sick much during the summer." That's nice, but it also means less business for me. And in winter you can see him say, "I hate to say this, but I do make a lot more money during flu season. I guess if people start getting sick, I would be out of business." Don't get a wrong idea, I want people to be healthy. Really? I don't know. Maybe this is normal for a small town doctor to say, but I do not like it and I do not want him around me. Then we have the green-haired Caroline. Caroline actually mentions sometimes that she likes to help Granny Evelyn in her garden, but you can never see her do so. So does she actually do it? Maybe she only does it around 3 AM when nobody's watching and you are passed out. Otherwise, she is not honest. We also have Emily here, Haley's sister. In one of her heart events, Emily adopts a parrot. And the best thing is that if you marry her, the parrot will move into your house. As it should. Since it is her parrot, her pet, her responsibility, and I wouldn't trust Haley with any living being. Of course, it's locked. Well, look who it is on their way to get a beer. Shane. Shane is the other town drunk. Yes, we have 2 of them, but you can only marry one of them. And that's Shane. And the fun fact here is that Shane wears a soccer shirt under his hoodie that has the number 2 on it. Well, the more you know. Side braid matching Leah here is actually left-handed. You can see that by watching her paint. And there is Clint. Look, it's dark already, because I am moving in slow motion. Clint only has 4 fingers on his left hand. I guess that is a risk that comes with his profession of a blacksmith. Well, somebody has to smash those geodes. And we caught Sebastian. We caught him smoking. Well, I guess at least. We can't really see that well in the darkness. I think Sebastian is the only smoker in the game. Besides Willy, who has a pipe. But don't worry, your love can change him. You can ask him to stop smoking. But don't take this way of thinking into real life. Don't overlook stuff that you are not willing to accept just because you think you can forcefully change it in somebody else. You can only change yourself. It is the next day and we got a letter from the pipe-smoking Willy. So let's meet and greet him. You most likely already know that Willy is the local fisherman. But have you actually ever seen him catch anything? Besides the Festival of Ice event, you can never see Willy catch any fish. He is just standing there and waiting forever. Don't mind me, I'm just waiting for Marnie's house to open. Here we have the second child in town, Jazz. The fun fact is in her room, that I cannot access, but I can show you a screenshot. So when you examine her dollhouse, you get this message. The little family is gathering around the dinner table. Wait, except Grandpa. He's wedged under the bed for some reason. Grandpa probably refers to Marnie's hot lover boy and how he hides under the bed so nobody sees him. Talking about the man in question, another character you meet right at the start is Mayor Lewis. Fun fact about him, he now has the power to divorce you. What was formerly only possible with witchcraft, Mayor Lewis decided to make it legal and to make you pay for it. 50k gold. Magic is much cheaper, but good to know that there are other options too. Now we only have 2 people left. There is Haley, Emily's sister. Haley loves photography, but there is no darkroom added to your house if you marry her. Only a weird photo area with 2 palms behind your house. So it appears that she always has to go back to her old house to use her darkroom there. He is still in his room, so I will just stay here until he comes out. Sooner or later he will get hungry or a full bladder. Fun fact about Sam. As you can see in his portrait he is wearing a yellow shirt, but his character is actually wearing a red shirt. Did you ever notice that? So, these were 28 facts about 28 townies. I hope you had fun watching and maybe discovered something that you did not know before. I am super excited about the new update and I will continue to work on my farm until the new update comes out to the Switch. Let me know, have you been playing Stardew Valley? Are you excited about the update? What is your farm called? I'm always overthinking my farm names and then they end up being totally basic anyhow. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. I appreciate you and I hope you have a great day.